Long ago, in Gorham, Maine, there was a little house on a hill. In this house lived the Harmon family. It was a big family with 8 children. The mother and father taught the children to be good helpers at home. Each child was taught to do their part to help at home. And the children learned to do their jobs well. One of the youngest children was named Ellen. One of her chores was to go to the pasture gate in the evening and let the cow in for milking. But one evening, when Ellen went to the gate, Bossy wasn't there. That was strange because Bossy was always there waiting for her every evening. She called for the cow. "Come, Bossy! Come, Bossy!" But Bossy didn't come. She called again. "Come, Bossy! Come, Bossy!" She called again. "Come, Bossy! Come, Bossy!" Ellen could have thought, my job is to open the gate and let her in. If Bossy isn't here, there's nothing I can do about it. But Ellen and her brothers and sisters were taught to do the right thing. She knew that she had to find Bossy and bring her home for milking. Ellen opened the pasture gate and started walking. She went down the hill calling for Bossy. She went through the woods calling for Bossy. "Come, Bossy, come! Come, Bossy, come!" Then she would stop and listen. And then she would call again. "Come, Bossy, come, Bossy!" And she listened again, but she didn't hear a thing. She continued walking through the woods. Finally, when she was near the stream at the bottom of the hill, she called, "Come, Bossy!" And she heard something. Boo! She knew Bossy was nearby. She kept walking and calling. When she got to the stream, there was Bossy. She was stuck in the mud. Moo! Now what could Ellen do? Should she go home and tell her parents to get Bossy out of the mud? After all, it was getting late. Plus, she was tired. It was also really muddy. No, she was not going to give up. She began to think of how she could help Bossy. Ellen found some grass and reached to give some to Bossy. Bossy ate it because she was hungry and it was so good. Ellen reached out again, but kept the grass just out of Bossy's reach while she took a hold of Bossy's horn, helping to pull her out of the mud. She tried this a few times, and with much effort on both of their parts, Bossy was out of the mud! It was pretty late when Ellen got back to the house. She was tired and she was probably very muddy, but she found a way to do what needed to be done. This was a lesson that helped her all through her life. It was because, while she was little, she learned to be faithful and do what needed to be done. This prepared her to do greater and more difficult things later in life. I hope that we can learn to work hard and do the right thing while we are still young. Don't forget to ask God to help you to do the right thing. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily, as to the Lord, and not unto men. Colossians 3:23. And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap, if we faint not. Galatians 6:9.